Good afternoon, YouTube. It's 12:20 p.m. on December the 12th of 2019, 12/12/2019. And this was a post that I shared from a year ago yesterday. I shared it to my Facebook wall, Facebook page, but I want to talk about this ship. This is a real ship, and I was standing on my porch facing the western sky, and I had my clip-on lens, and this is where the sun was, but this massive ship showed up. It came out of the sun, or it was going into the sun, but this is real. This is very, very real. And in a few minutes, I'm going to show you the similarities of another ship in another part of the world. This happened by accident. It's very hard to catch these. So if you see big long lines, like this in the sky, it's probably a ship. But let's look at that. And this orb underneath there had showed up at the same time. It looks like there's a being there. I'm in a dark room. Hello, good afternoon, hola. I'm a little shaky, but that's okay. I can be a little shaky holding this because I'm in a dark room and I like to zoom up like this. So you can see the outline of the ship. You can see it's massive compared to the trees, okay? It's massive, absolutely massive. Hello. You haven't taken pictures and you've always dismissed it until you saw yours. Well, don't dismiss those pictures. There is so much more to this life that we are not being told. So much more. I wish I could take my boots off. I got my boots on. And I'm kind of kneeling because I'm in a dark room, but that's okay. And you can see here is the original post from a year ago yesterday, December the 11th. I shared it, and that's the whole picture right there. Amongst the tree lines, and it was coming out of the sun or it was going in the sun. And you know, it wasn't until yesterday that I saw a picture similar to this. I think it was by a volcano in another country. So let's look at that. This is it is a ship. It's not no lens flare or anything like that. And no, 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 no. If you have pictures like this and you see these in there, they're real. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. They're real. Please do not dismiss them anymore. Don't dismiss any of your pictures. Let me I'm sorry, this is a little bit shaky. This is the inverted mode of that exact ship. See, it's happening. They are in our skies. I don't know where they're from. Okay, I really don't. And I think this is a side view. I've seen these before also. I think this is a side view. And I don't know if it's curved at the top. It could be curved at the top. It may not be. But all I know is these ships are real, okay? They are real. They're in our skies. Our skies are becoming less, I don't know, hiding it or something. They can't hide it very much anymore. They can't hide these things anymore. And that was 1 year ago. Okay, and you see we have this ship. Look how big it is. Over the tree line. So it's about the same size. And I think this is an overhead view on the top of the ship. Maybe the ship is like a sideways or something. I've showed this one before. We can see that there is something inside this ship. There is absolutely something inside here. Sorry, I'm shaking. If I need, I'm gonna sit on this floor. I didn't want to, but I'm going to. I'm gonna sit on the floor. My boots I got my combat boots on. I like combat boots, I really do. Look at, let me moving this all over the place, but that's me, and that's okay. That is okay. We've got this. Now let's see if we can zoom up onto the ship. I actually used the features on my iPhone to bring out more details of this ship. And they're absolutely massive in the sky. So we have that one. I want to go back and look at it now that I've steadied my camera. Yeah. So we have this one, and this is in the inverted mode too. I can't really zoom up too much on here, right here. Hello, Polly, honey. Hello to everyone else. I can't zoom up. I think this is a side view. It could quite possibly be one and the same. All I know, compared to the size, if somebody's really good at figuring up size and dimensions, compared to the tree line, you could figure up the size of this ship. Let me go to the next picture. So here it is right here. You can use this photo. You can determine the size of this ship compared to the trees. Let me go to the photo in front of it. Okay, so here it is. Do a size comparison to this ship. I got to try to make this fast because I got to go to work. a size comparison compared to the trees. And compare it to also this right here. You see the trees, you see the size of this one. And in another post I'm going to show you. So there is, there's something about these ships. There really is. They're big. Okay, so here we have it. I'm going back, okay? So now I'm going to go to another post. This was actually shared. There was a post that was shared by, we're going to this photo right here. Cindy King Snyder. Let's read this. Last year's captures by Gina compared to the photo captured at New Zealand volcano explosion. So let's zoom up on this if I can. Oh my goodness. Here's the ship right there. You can see it. You can vaguely see the outline of it right here. Okay. You can vaguely see it, but we're going to see a better picture of it. So this is her post, and she shared my pictures with it. So here it is right here. It's the same type. It has the same opening, except this is going straight down, or it's coming up. And you could probably do a size comparison again. And this is at a volcano. So yeah, there is something definitely occurring in the skies all around the world. And some people, good morning, some people have been dismissing what they've been seeing. They really have. And see, this is the ship that I caught now. Now it is at another angle. I believe that they probably are the same length. I would love to be able to know the measurements of these. I really would. If somebody's really good at that, that would be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Look at this. I don't know if these are those cigar ships or anything like that. That looks like there's a being right there where the arrow is pointed or something like that. Yeah. So yeah. You're very welcome, but this is very important. It's very, very important to share these findings right there. And and this is what she was scared. She took a lot of heat for sharing this photo at one time because, people dismiss it. But, we need to not listen to those people because, we're going to have more photos coming from people from all over the world. And, you cannot keep dismissing this, and don't dismiss your photos when you see ships like this. I'm just so happy that captured a New Zealand volcano explosion. So yeah, it's look at that. There's no telling how long they are, and I believe these are those beings up there. They could be robotic. They could be sky beings. I don't know what they are. I really don't, but they're there. So let's look at that right there. Yeah. Upload the pictures in a video, please. Yes, that has crossed my mind, and I should be able to do that. I can have one of my assistants take care of that. I couldn't tell you when. I'll try to get it done today, but yeah, I will have someone make sure it gets uploaded and put on the YouTube. Calico, there is a portal at Albert's Linda Madros new film. Yeah, so I'm not gonna read the comments because I'm just here to share the pictures, and you all can comment amongst yourselves. But I just wanted to show you this. Yeah, so this is happening, and I think this is probably really rare. They have the ability to try to be invisible or do whatever they do to try to hide, to keep people from seeing, but it's not working too well. The veil is being lifted, and we're able to bring those ships out even more, is what we're able to do. But yeah. Oh. So if the top of a tree is around 30 feet, let's see if it's around 30 feet. Some could even be, well, I think 30 feet probably be a good size. And so that's one tree, 60 feet. I don't know. I don't know how big they are. And remember, we're down below and we're looking up in the sky. So I don't know how one would estimate the size of it. Looked like a portal opened up. Boo! Right there in that picture. Yeah. I just thought that was really neat. It was so neat to see that size comparison. Yeah. So if you're looking there, I'm looking here too. I'm going to be getting off of here is what I'm going to be doing. Oh, let me see if I can, I'm going to try to turn this around to me. It's dark right now. You're going to see a darkness right here until I come out of this room that's completely dark, because that's what you're going to see. You're going to see me when I come out of this room that's completely dark. So here I am right here. So I've came out of it, but yeah, those ships, they are big and they are real, okay? They are absolutely real. They are massive. You see it, it was around a volcano, and then the other one was in the western sky by my house. Yeah, many layers of veils and nets. It's all coming down slowly, yeah. You know what? The veil was torn. I think that's when Jesus was hanging on a cross. The veil got torn. Probably it was a spiritual veil, probably. That's what I think it was. You have a blessed day too, Polly. And you know, I just want to say one thing while I'm on here. These all go one in hand in hand. It goes one in hand, these extraterrestrial, these ships, and people who, you know, you've talked to someone who have claimed, you know, that they have memories of being someone else in another lifetime, okay? There are records of people who have vivid recollections, okay? This is real, okay? If you're watching this right now and you have vivid recollections of a life and you can see the details of where you were at certain periods of time, let me tell you, you are not alone. We are not alone, okay? And we did not come here to this earth by accident. You're not watching me by accident. You've agreed to come back on this earth. I believe that there are other lives. There are other lives. It just goes hand in hand. People may say, well, this woman's done lots. And no, I'm actually trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Okay, so there is other lives. People have recollections of being someone else in another lifetime. And yeah, this probably goes against Christianity because, and you have to ask yourself, why would it go against biblical things? Well, because you know what? There's certain books of the Bible that were banned. There were certain ancient transcripts that were taken away. They were not made known to the public. But let me tell you, those transcripts are somewhere hidden away and other people know about them and they are keeping it hush, hush. So there's other life out there. There is other life out there. This is probably not your first time. This isn't, you know, this may sound whatever. It's probably not your first time coming to this earth. It probably isn't, okay? I spoke with someone who had a recollection of, this was I'm not going to mention no names. I just spoke with them today. This individual remembers that he was married. He had 8 children. He has recollections of him and his brother fixing, I think, a roof on the top of a farmhouse or something like that. Vivid, vivid, vivid recollections of another life. This individual actually also has reminiscence of standing with Jesus up in heaven. And the description of it, it was very, very bright. And then that individual came back. And this individual also feels that they were in a war, like World War I, okay? This individual is drawn to all types of things like that. So these lives, I'm not looking at the comments because it might distract me. These lives that other people are speaking about, I'm here to say they probably actually happened, okay? I'm all new to this. I am new to this, okay? But there has to be truth to it. We've got to get the truth out. We've got to let people speak up, okay? You're not alone if you're having recollections of things like that. You're not alone, okay? You're not. We are a spirit inside of a body, okay? That's exactly what we are, okay? And there's been many things. When a person dies, some people can see their spirit leaving their body. Or if you've had a near-death experience, you could be hovering over your body and see your body go out like that. See, you can see yourself sitting there. Why? Because you're a spirit in a body. Your spirit lives on. So yeah, there are people who have vivid recollections of a life that they once lived. Yes, spirits in skin suits, okay? So yeah, I find it fascinating. The more I hear and the more evidence keeps piling up, okay? Don't dismiss it. You're not crazy, okay? None of that like that. If you think that you were someone else in another lifetime or whatever, there's truth to it, okay? There's truth to it, okay? And they know they don't want you to talk about it, but you've got to start talking about these things that are happening. Something is missing in our lives. We have not been told the truth. There are things that are missing in this life. Oh my goodness, I've got a corn casserole in this oven. The timers went off. I hope it has not. I am sorry, I've got to look at this casserole. Okay, it's in there. It's not burnt up. It's not burnt up, so that's good. But I'm trying to talk on here, try to do this casserole. I'm going to little brown it on the top. I am so sorry that you all have to watch me do that, but I'm going to push the button. Don't let me forget, Gina, you just want to brown the top of that. Yeah. I don't know what kind of comments are going up here. It is frustration. You want to freak out. You're so tired of waiting for patience. Well, you got to have patience because you're not going nowhere. And you're not going to find out anything until it's time. But the good thing is we're seeing more and more each day. More people are coming forward. And you will connect. I promise you, you are going to connect with the right people that you're supposed to connect to in this life. You may think, well, I would like to wish like you want to hurry it up. Well, you can't hurry these things, okay? Things are delicately planned out, okay? Delicately planned out. The body loses 2 grams when our body dies. It's scientifically proven. Whoa, thank you very much. You had a dream of seeing 8 moons and don't know what it meant. Oh, I don't know what it meant either, but I'm sure there's some kind of meaning to it, spiritual meaning to that. My arm's getting a little tired. You see my fire here is, I'm going to sit down for a moment. I can like do that right there, but yeah. I just wanted to show you those pictures of those ships, the one that was over the volcano, the one that I caught in this western side of my yard, in the western sky. They're massive, and there is a theory out there, I don't want to forget that casserole, that some ships are here to evacuate people and relocate them. There is another theory that there's some ships here that don't have too good intentions, but there is a spiritual battle taking place, okay? Yeah, and there is the thing of like a rapture, even though it's not, whatever. The thing is, people are going to be taken away somehow, some way, and you know, if the gathering of the elect, if it happens, you're beamed up into a ship, so be it. But look, he is coming in the clouds. That's exactly right. But so, yeah, there's something happening, and we're going to try to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I ain't got time to read nothing. I really don't have time to read anything. I barely have time to get on here and do this video, but I'm going to do it because I got to wait for that casserole. See, I multitask. I try to make the best of my time. You love casseroles. My daughter put it together, and I was supposed to put it in the oven a little while ago, but then I popped it in the microwave, heated it up a little bit, and then tried to cut down the time in the oven. And yeah, that's all that. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. People who have recollections of being I worked with a girl who said she believes that she was of another race in another lifetime too. Okay, she did. Very rich and wealthy. And it's not left her mind. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot keep these from coming into your mind because it's like leftover memories stuck in your memory bank or something. All of this. Yeah. Whoo. Yes, the chariots, that's right, the chariots of the Most High. UFOs could be chariots, or wheels within wheels could be these Merkaba ships. Someone told me that the faces they see in the clouds, they could be spirits, spiritual beings up there, spirits, people. Yeah, but anyhow, I've got to look at this casserole again. Some go home. Yes, to other planets. Yeah. Oh, guess what? I've got to get that. I got to get that casserole out of there. And you know what? I don't know if that's going to be too heavy for me to do. I'm going to put this phone down. You're going to look right up at my oopsie. I gotta. Let me do this. I'm gonna take this off. I got to get this casserole out of the oven, or it's going to burn up, and I'm going to have dried casserole. Okay. I've got it out. I'm going to put this back on because I've got it out. I'll show you my casserole right there, and I'm going to try to put it in here. I hope it doesn't, hope it don't burn the plastic, but if it does, I'm just going to have to carry it outside or something like that. I am so sorry you all see me do a casserole. I'm talking about casseroles, UFOs, past lives, and all of that stuff, but that's me. I have got to do what I can do. Yeah. Yeah, here's, I want to show you the ceiling of my house. I'm going to flip this around. This is what I really like about the house up here. the vaulted ceilings. Even though it's wood, I like that. It's so natural looking at the top of the house. The first year we moved in, we had a Christmas tree that was almost at the top of that beam. And we haven't had one like that since, but I'm going to have to be getting off of here, but thank you. The ships are massive, and they're here for a reason, okay? Yeah. Whoo! Yes, thank you all once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart right here. Yes, so have a wonderful, wonderful day. I am ready for work. Here's what I wear. Sometimes I just wear these little boots and stuff, and sometimes throughout the day, if my feet get too hot, all I have to do is just unzip them, and then I'm good to go. Just cool off a little bit like that. Thank you. You're very welcome, and goodbye. Hola. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.